What's up, guys? So today we're finally putting all of the indoor turtles in the outdoor ponds. Now I have two outdoor ponds. One of them you may have seen if you watched my other video, but we have more turtles that you've never seen before, and that's where you'll be introduced to them. I turned the pump off so you can hear me better, but the scratching is from the tank here. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. I didn't film collecting the turtles out because, like, don't tell anyone, but like the turtle room is kind of a mess right now. So I don't want you guys seeing that. But let's go ahead and get started putting the turtles in. So first and foremost, we're gonna do the soft shells because they're the ones that are most at risk in a tank full of turtles. This is Darwin. If you guys remember from the last time I put the turtles outside, she's the one that bit me. Pretty sure she was the last one I put in. She's getting absolutely huge. She's got some mud on her shell. I mean, look at her. She's getting ginormous. Eastern spiny softshell turtle. Had her for about 3, probably close to 4 years now. Really great turtle. She is a female. So she did great last year. She grew a ton. She grew like 2.5 inches just alone in the summer last year. So let's go ahead and plop her in. Oh, they're gonna love it. They're so glad to be back in here. The water's ever so slightly murky because I changed the water completely yesterday. So it still has to settle on the pump, and the filter has to cycle it through a whole bunch to make it crystal clear. But next, we're gonna do, it's like, so this turtle, she has a name. I called her Rambo when I got her because of her shell. Looks like camouflage. I guess that's like her official name. But here she is. She's another female eastern spiny softshell. A viewer actually sent me this turtle and another one because he couldn't take care of him anymore. And I've had him for 2 years now, just over 2 years. And she's grown about 2 inches. Excuse me. This notch here, I had a Florida softshell, and they were in with the Florida softshell. And the Florida softshell bit her shell and made this V here. Now, she has grown into it and it's completely healed, but I got rid of the Florida softshell right after that, so that's not happened again. Here she is, looking beautiful, absolutely gorgeous turtle. And what's really cool is her and Flapjack were the exact, she was actually a little tiny bit smaller than Flapjack when I got him, and now look. Big difference. So here's Rambo-ish. You guys have name suggestions? Pancake, I guess it could be called. I kind of ran it on the name Pancake for soft shells, but you know what? It works. There she goes. All right, so this is Flapjack, male eastern spiny softshell. Came from the same person that Rambo came from. You see the long tail. See the sun there. Long tail. It's a male, and then the shell pattern. It's got the circles. Also indicates that it's a male. He may not get much bigger than this. I'm sure he'll grow a few more inches, but males actually don't get that big. Male eastern spinies do not get that big compared to the females. The females get huge. I have videos of a big old female. So there's Flapjack. Super cool dude. All of these turtles were in the pond last year, and they all do great. I want to point out the barrier here because a lot of people were concerned about that. This barrier is over 1 foot tall, and I've never had a turtle escape. I mean, I've had turtles escape like 3 years ago when I put this pond in, but the past 2 years I've had turtles in here, had no escapes because of all the reinforcements I've done. So here goes Flapjack. All right, next we're gonna put in the pond originals. This is Sally, big female red ear. She's been in the sun a while, so she's a little dried out. But big Sally, I call her Sally because it's Sally Monella, like salmonella. It's a play on words because of red-eared sliders, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. But there's Sally. Got her off Craigslist. I believe this is my 2nd summer with her, so I've had her just about a full year. And putting her in. All right, now here's like the king of the pond. Here's the king of the pond. This is Phelps, also a little dried out. He's a male red-eared slider. I've had him just over 3 years now. I've had him a decent amount of time. He was given to me by a friend, or one of my mom's friends. Her son was going to college, couldn't take the turtle, so they gave him to me, and I put him in the pond. He's doing great. There he is, Phelps. He loves it out here. He's like the boss. You don't really mess with him. But I just want to point out, I don't actively try to breed red-eareds. If it were to happen, like if they were to lay eggs, I would leave them in the ground and just let nature take its place. I'm not actively trying to breed Russians. I'm sorry, Easterns. Red-eared sliders. I've had it. Red-eared sliders. Okay, moving on. We have these two girls, Midland painted turtles. This one here, actually this one, see her face. She got a really bad injury from a hook from being in the lake that she was in. You can see she's I'm not convinced she would have made it much longer in the lake that she was in, because she's also blind in this eye that you can see, completely blind, and she was so skinny when we caught her. But now she's doing well because she gets turtle food like just about every day. But a female Midland painted. This is my second year. I've had her just about a year. And it's kind of the same story with this one, but this one doesn't have any injuries. I just caught it because it was a really condensed pond. You can see their shell is kind of dinged up a little bit, and on the bottom. The lake for it is a good clean lake for fish, but I mean it's a suburban lake, so you know it's got a lot of people in there, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on by that lake. There they go. All right, so next up, put in Shadow, one of my favorites. Female northern Diamondback Terrapin. All the shell problems have gone away. It just kind of looks like that now because she's in shed, and you can see it kind of is peeling off a little bit. So a few days in the sun, looking good. There she is, nice and healthy. See this spot on her arm here? She got like a fungus thing a few weeks ago, about a month ago. And I treated it and taking care of it now, and it's just a little wound now that she's healing over. So within 2 weeks, I say it'll be completely healed. She doesn't have the fungus anymore, but it's just got to heal over, and it looks like it's just about done healing, which is good. But skin fungus for Diamondback Terrapins is pretty common. So that's something to keep an eye out on. You can see she's peeling more because of the shedding. But a female northern Diamondback Terrapin, Shadow. Got it from Reptile Show about 3 years ago. Or I say over 3 years ago now, probably 4 years. Yeah, 4.5 years ago. Beautiful turtle. I love Diamondback Terrapins. They're so awesome. So gorgeous. But the sun did great things for her last summer. And a lot of people had doubts of what I said, that she had a lot of retained scutes. And I said the sun would clear it up, and a lot of people said that it wouldn't. But 2 months later, I made a video about it. Almost looks like a brand new turtle. So the sun does wonders when it comes to reptiles, especially turtles and tortoises. All right, next up, we got Sly. Small female red-eared slider, kind of same story as Sally. Got her from the same guy on Craigslist. You see that she's got some chips in her shell, and she's a little dinged up, but she's a character. She's really neat. But yeah, that's Sly. Not a whole lot to say about her. Just a regular old red-eared slider, little female. But she is pretty cool. She's definitely really pretty cool. There she goes. All right, next. Do you want to give the story? All right, so we got cousin Dylan right here. And he actually brought over some of his turtles from Arizona. And this is one of them. This is a Fireball. I mean, she just peed all over me. But Fireball is a yellow belly red-eared slider hybrid. You can tell because of right here. See, stick her head out. You see she has the yellow belly marking, like the arch that goes by the eye. That's connected into a red side of her head there. That's also that's a pretty solid indication that it's a hybrid, or what some people call intergrids, since they're subspecies. Then you have like the red ear plastron marking, then on the sides, but she has a lot of yellow belly color on her. Here, we'll splash her real quick. She's got a lot of yellow belly marking on her carapace, which is really cool. She's really pretty turtle. Well, she's gonna be living out here with these turtles now. She'll be doing great. But she's pretty weighty, pretty solid. So here she goes. She's already started basking and everything, and she just came here yesterday. So that's great. Right here we have Hurricane shedding a whole bunch. I don't know if you guys cringe when this happens, but scoots shed from the turtles. It's just life. But this is Hurricane, Mississippi map turtle. Now the OG of all of my turtles because I sold Amy, my male Russian. I've had her over 6 years, and as you can see, she's in shed, so her colors aren't popping as well as they normally do. But here she is, female Mississippi map Hurricane. Absolutely gorgeous turtle. Love map turtles, and Hurricane's hand raised her from a hatchling. Got her from Reptile City years and years ago. But here she goes into the pond. All right, let's see what we got next. Let's do a Cooper. I'm gonna wet his shell. See his colors. Cool thing about Cooper, he had a lot of hard water, like calcium stain on his shell. He shed all that off, and now look at it. I mean, that is a stunning turtle right there. See the colors? This is Cooper. He's a Peninsula Cooter. I got him just over 4 years ago as a hatchling, and he's a really cool dude. See his plastron. I call him basking buddies. Cool thing about Cooper is when he was a hatchling, I had him in a 75-gallon tank full of water, and I mean, I was younger. I didn't think much about it. I knew cooters were really good swimmers, but he actually drowned on the bottom of the tank. I went in there one day, and he was just kind of sitting there, and I picked him up, and his neck was like completely limp. So I did this thing where like you push all of their limbs inside their shell, and then gently push their head in, and a bunch of water squirted out, and you kind of like coughed up the rest. I mean, they don't really have a diaphragm, but they, you like choke the rest of the water up. But he survived, and now look at him. He's a big boy. He's a couple inches long, say close to 5, maybe 5.5 inches long. So he's getting up there. His big old thick tail, being a male. He's starting to get those long claws. But Cooper's, he's definitely a staple. I mean, he's just a Peninsula Cooter, just a simple turtle, but such a cool one at that. Really neat dude. Oh, he really went in there fast. All right, next up, we have this little dude. I'm gonna wet his shell. Like, they're all a little muddy. All right, he's got some calcium stain on his shell, but like I said, the sun take care of that. This is a male Mississippi map turtle. This is actually full grown. I should have compared the two when I had Hurricane up here. Full grown male Mississippi map. This is another one that came from cousin Dylan. Hand raised this dude. How many years have you had him?
4.
4 years. This is a 4-year-old map turtle. And look at him. Fireball, the slider, the intergrid slider, is also 4, correct? And you can see the size difference. But this dude's name is Diamond, and he's a little Mississippi map turtle. Really neat turtle. I mean, you can see his tail here. Pull his tail out. Look how long that thing is. Male map turtles for you. But Hurricane, not sure. I don't think she's breeding size. I could be wrong. If she is, then she's on the smaller side. If eggs happen, then they happen. But if not, then life goes on. I'm not actively trying to breed them, but if it happens, it'd be pretty cool. But this dude's gonna love being in the pond. Map turtles, I swear, guys, like, you can put hatchling map turtles in a bunch of water, like a big pond like this, and they love it. Map turtles are literally designed to be river turtles. They are one of the strongest swimmers out there, which is really, really neat. Another thing is, there is a hybrid, a northern map, or a northern Diamondback Terrapin, and a Mississippi map turtle hybrid that looks so sick. I'm not a fan, like, I don't support the idea of hybridizing turtles because they're not like dogs where you try to make one certain trait. I mean, they're reptiles, they're not working animals. But these intergrids look so cool, and there's only a few of them out there. If it happened, I'll keep you guys posted. I don't think it'll happen, but if it did, that would be sick. But here goes Diamond. Look at him go. All right, next up. This is a turtle I've never had before. Always admired them. This is a Reeves turtle, also known as the Asian pond turtle. Really, really, really neat species. I haven't done a whole lot with Asian turtles. But so this is a Reeves turtle. This is Chunks Jr. That's her name. You see she has a little nipped tail there. Fireball nipped her tail when she was younger. But really cool turtle. I actually don't know a whole lot about them. I know their care. When it comes to their natural characteristics, I don't know a whole lot. So I'm gonna do a bunch of research, and I'm really excited to learn. But I'm gonna watch her in this pond, and if she doesn't do, if I find that she's still a little stressed in this pond, I'll move her into a different pond, which you guys will see in just a second. But yeah, super cool. Chunks Jr. So you can see her colors here.
She's in the middle of shed.
Yeah, she is too. But look at that. Such a cool turtle. Like, got the 3 ridges on the carapace. Look at that. Super excited to have a Reeves turtle. It'll be a brand new thing for me. I love keeping new species. There's a plastron. But we're gonna see how she does. I'll keep an eye on her. And I am tongue-tied today. I don't know what the deal is with me today, guys. I apologize. You guys are getting the raw cut footage. Hey, you know what? If you guys enjoy the video, that's all that matters. But here goes Chunks Jr. into the pond. I'm gonna plop right on the slide. Yep. And I do want to say this pond is plenty big enough for the turtles in here. There's a lot of hiding spots. There's an entire tree log in here that's sunken down. There's buckets with plants in it. There's rock caves. There's actually a brick, like a barrier right here that the turtles can actually go in between the bricks. There's a lot of visual barriers, and 99% of the time, half the turtles are out basking the entire day anyway. There's sliders, there's painteds, there's maps. I mean, they're out basking literally the entire day. But we have 4 turtles left. Don't show them just yet. Can't let them know what they are just now. But we're gonna move over to a new pond that you guys seen in my last video. All right, we're gonna do this quick. So, okay, you guys know I have 2 common musk turtles. This is a little common musk right here. This is Jerry. I have 2 of them. You're not seeing both of them today because I can't find the other one. I put them in this pond a few days ago. I didn't find Tom, which is the other one. This is Jerry, Tom and Jerry. I didn't find her during the day, and I was afraid that I lost her, she escaped. Last night, I came out here, and both of the musk turtles were out swimming around in this pond. Come out here this morning to collect them to do this video, nowhere to be found. So I'm convinced she's coming out of the pond and burying in the mulch around here, in the dirt, during the day, and then at night she goes back in the pond. Which is, wouldn't surprise me because they're musk turtles, they're kind of mysterious. But I really got to watch where I step now. But it's just so weird because she's in here, there's no way she can escape. This is a 100-gallon pond, it's a swamp theme, and so far so good. It's a little, the water's a little tainted because of the logs that are in there. But the filter's working its magic and everything's doing what it's supposed to. Here it goes. We're gonna put him on this log right here. He just swim into the water whenever he wants. Oh, there he goes. But I do swear, I have the other musk turtle. I just couldn't find her, and today's the perfect day to shoot this video, so, All right, and then over here, 2 gorgeous pink belly side neck turtles, just about doubled in size from when I got them. These 2 were sent to me by our sponsor, Infinite Reptiles. You can check them out with the links in the description below if you want to buy a turtle or a tortoise or a lizard or a snake. They have a lot of turtles. Really polite dude, knows what he's talking about. But here they are. I'm gonna get their shells a little better so you can see their colors. But you can see all the new growth on here, all around the scoot. It's absolutely amazing. But 2 gorgeous pink belly side neck turtles go in here, and when they're big enough, they'll move into the big pond with the other turtles. That won't be until probably next summer. So this is kind of their grow out pond, and they don't really have names. I had names for them, I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember them, so I didn't obviously stick with the names. All right, we're gonna wait for them to jump in, and while we're doing that, we're gonna multitask and talk about this dude. This is a male northern map. You can see his shell here. Male northern map, full grown. That's all he is. That's all the bigger that he is. Just about 3.5 inches long. I do have 2 northern maps as well. The female I left out in the pond during the winter. She hibernated out there just fine. And I've been seeing her all throughout the summer. It's just recently she's decided that she can get into the box turtle pen. So she's in there somewhere right now. I need to find her. She's probably in the pond, like under a rock or something, but you can actually go on my Instagram at HomeworldHerps, and I have a video of finding her in there. But here he is, little male northern map. This is where he's gonna be, just because the male Mississippi mapper is in there, and I don't want them fighting, because there's only one female map turtle in there. But here he goes. And knowing these two, they're probably going to take their grand old time. Help them out here a little bit. Man, this map turtles in general are just shy and skittish, and this dude is so scary. But we're gonna leave him here, let him go in on his own. Just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to let me know what you think. You already have a few basking turtles. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need help. Can you guys send help? This is bad. I can't talk today. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below. If you haven't checked out my channel before, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, have a great day.
Laramie.
What's his name?
Laramie.
Laramie?
Laramie's going in the pond. His name is Laramie. Be free, Laramie.